There we go. Hello, everybody. Long time no see. Um, yeah, I haven't been posting because, well, one, I was in a motorcycle accident. So, yeah, and I broke my ankle, and I've been out of the hospital for 2 days. So, yeah. but, yeah, but we're back, and yeah, let's start today with today's message, November 6th. 6th. From of course the wonderful 1 year devotion with Jesus book. And yes, I did get a little bit more fatter. I did because I'm on my butt 24/7. Let the message about Christ in all its richness fill your lives. Galatians 3:16. Honestly, it's amazing that Christianity not only survived but thrived in the first century AD. Think about it. For centuries, the ancient world's religions were fairly stable. The Greeks worshipped their gods, the Romans worshipped their gods, so did the Babylonians, the Egyptians, the Persians, and many other. In Israel, the Jews followed Judaism. They believed in the one true God and followed the Old Testament laws. Suddenly, in the 30 AD, a small group of men or women began boldly proclaiming an entirely unique message that forgiveness of sins and eternal life is possible only through, I lost, only through one man, Jesus Christ, the sinless Son of God, who was crucified and resurrected. Talk about a radical new message. But through the faithful witnesses of the apostles and others, the gospel message spread rapidly across the entire Roman Empire. This was nothing short of miraculous. In those early years of Christianity, the New Testament didn't exist yet. Young believers had to trust solely in the verbal and written message about Christ. Today's verse. From eyewitnesses of Jesus Christ's life and other godly men, we see in 2 Thessalonians 2 verse 15, when the Apostle Paul wrote, "Stand firm and keep a strong grip on the teachings we passed on to you both, in person and by letter." Christianity's growth was completely an act of God, who was fulfilling Old Testament promises, such as Jeremiah 31, verse 31 to 34, by spreading the gospel worldwide and transforming thousands of hearts through His Spirit. The best part is, He's still doing that today. What does this all mean? These days, the message about Christ hasn't changed at all. Jesus Christ is still and will always be the one and only way to be reconciled with God. The gospel is still saving lives. Are you letting this eternal message fill your life? Are you drinking in its richness? Whether it's stories in the four gospels, spiritual truths in the New Testament letters, or prophecies in the Old Testament, accept Scripture's word about Christ with faith. Soak them up like a dry sponge. Devour them with a hearty appetite. Receive them with joy and excitement, like you're opening gifts on a Christmas morning. The message about Christ is rich, glorious, and eternal. It saves souls, matures faith, and glorifies God. That's as true today as it was 2,000 years ago. Shh, it's okay. Yeah, I say. Reading now, what are we going to do today? And I think I'm going to skip past Luke and go straight to this now. Now what? Read the Gospel of John. Reading the Gospel of John is a great way to fill yourself with the message about Christ. If you read one chapter a day, you'll be done in 3 weeks. Now, yeah, I mean, it's a very eternal message, and even Paul stressed each time it doesn't matter where he is, he keeps reminding himself of the message of Jesus Christ, of the faith he has in him, because that's the only way he got through anything. Paul reminded himself that constantly, and Paul literally bathed in that richness. So many people that spread the good news about Jesus Christ still bathed in that richness, you understand? You know, because when they talked about him, they couldn't shut up. It sounds mean, but it's true. And today's time, we are all guilty of this. We're not even doing it. Yeah, we accept it when we thank God that for it, but then we take it for granted by giving in sometimes. Then we take it for granted by not spending time with him, not taking him seriously. Then we take it granted for knowing somebody you can spread the gospel next to somebody, but then you just ignore it because you're shy or you're scared of what they will say, of how they will treat you. But in the Old Testament, oh, not the Old Testament, but in the old days, they preached it everywhere. They even wrote letters to people in certain areas. So yeah, bathe in the richness of the good news. Let it soak in and remind yourself each day of what Jesus did, but also what he expects from you. Meaning, don't live your life selfishly. Live it for him. Spread the gospel if you can. I'm trying to do this, but live each day for him. Spread his word. Follow him, and take what he says seriously. Take what he says seriously. And try your best to obey him. We won't succeed, but obey him. Go. Go, Peter. Go. Go, Peter. Go, Peter. There we are. You've been doing the hello, Papa, hello. But yeah, obey him, because even Jesus Christ says, you call me Lord, and yet you do not, what's his name? Right, he says, you call me Lord, but you do not obey me. I'm sorry, I just remember one thing, and Jesus Christ himself also said, if you love me, follow my commandments. Now, yeah, but when he says follow my commandments, he means all of it. He knows we can't follow all of it, but those who love him will take it seriously. So yeah, sorry, I'm rambling on a little bit now. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the message and my dog doing a little cameo. Hello. But yeah, I hope this devotional helped a little bit, and yeah, God bless.